Afternoon everyone, so today we're at a sea at Ibiza. I don't know what year it is, I think it's about 2010, I'll check the scan tool. Listen to this exhaust. Oh, it's a sports racer and it's been lying for about 2 years. I get a rem. Go for it! Limit, oh that's alright. So the customer's complaint with this one, they thought I'd leave it for a little while to get it repaired. It's 2.5 years has now passed, so we've got the power steering light on and we've not got any assistance. And by the way, to get to the DLC you've got to take this panel off. Oops. To get to the DLC which is in there. So we scanned it using top down and you can see it's a 2011. Now it's got some fault codes in it, but here's a gotcha, and I've seen this in the launch and the top down before. See EPS electronic power steering module 44. Even when that's working, this tool will not read it. So we'll need to go and put the snap-on tool on, but electronic supply battery voltage, it's been lying for 2.5 years, so we've got codes for low battery voltage, but indeed the electronic power steering isn't working. And I'm going to put the snap on and see if it can even talk to the module. So we've scanned it using the snap on and you can see we've got these low voltage codes, but what I was talking to you about, look, it can read 44. So you've got to be aware of that. That doesn't read 44 on most of the cars. So 00566 steering assistance operation, and terminal 30 steering assist short with ground. Never seen that code for a faulty power steering pump. So we need to go and check powers and grounds at the actual pump, but let's go into that, because I'm sure this module resides on top of the pump. So codes only. So terminal 30, assist signal too low. Back, so data menu. Oh look, voltage at terminal 30, 0.2. Temperature in the control 18. If we move it, I've never seen that before. That's suspicious. Voltage at terminal 15 for control module 13. Current for steering, we don't get any current because there's any assistance. Condition of steering motor off. Specify speed of nothing, 0. Engine speed. Operating and reference voltage is 0. So we need to go and check constant power supply to this module. In fact, let's look at a wiring diagram. Oh, I can't find a wiring diagram, so I'm sure it's one of these that feed the pump. So I bought one of these things, a Power Prob 4. The only reason I bought it because Dave Sterrell, a friend, bought one and he can't have something I've not got. It's a bit like my friend Lionel here, he's exactly the same. So I got it for a bargain price, this thing. I got it for £136 off eBay. So let's just run along and check them quickly. Good. 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 So I'll just check that with a test light, but I'm sure this is pretty good for finding if it is a good power supply or not. It actually loads the circuit. My trusty 1 amp test light. Good. 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 So we're going after the pump. No unless we can get to the terminals of the pump, which reside underneath the battery tray. Although this has got the battery is kaput on this as well. No unless we can get access to this from underneath. We're condemning the power steering pump based on that test. I think it's got a good supply when we look at that voltage there. So let's go back in, and before we do this job we need to get the coding off the pump for putting a new one in. I hear that some of them are plug and play, but there we go. So the coding is 10121 and the WSC is 04. Wait, no, you got your glasses on, Lionel. So that's 6402. So it's 10121 and 64012. Right. We'll take a picture. So we're checking for power and ground at the big plug on the power steering. So you see we've got power, and go to the next node we should hit ground. That's all good. So the pump is indeed condemned with A2 tests. Old pump being removed. So you got to take the high pressure line off. That's a 17mm bolt. That just comes off with a clip. I've just stuck a bolt in there to stop it leaking. You take the 3 multi-plugs, 1, 2, and here's the third multi-plug here. They come out as well, and you just swap the pumps over. And when you put it back in, you've got to fill it up with fluid. I think you've got to remove the battery. You've got to move the battery, go into this one here, and I think it takes about 2 litres of fluid, so we'll put it all back together. You can actually see the top of this tank. There's the marks. So where my finger is, there's the minimum mark, and there's the maximum mark. But you can also check it for the dipstick up the top. What you're going to do is turn the wheels back and forward in order to bleed the system, bleed the pump. You can see our levels. Our levels drop. We need to put fluid in it. Fitting a new pump, and without coding it, the light has went off. And I'll show you the scan tool. I'll put this on. So there's the coding that it's gave it 10110 and the WSC 0. But indeed, the thing is no complaining about any faults. So well, I don't think we need to code this one. Must be a kind of default code for the thing. Oh, no communication there. I've got to put the key off, so let's exit. Stop communication. Continue. Maybe better start it back up. I'll get back on this morning. We left it on overnight, so it takes hissy fits when you do that. Anyway, the light has never came back on, so we've got to take it for a test drive. But I believe this will all be good, because if I had a coding issue, you can guarantee there'll be a light on in the dash instrument panel straight away. So we'll call that one a fix. Cheers.